TJ, obviously the start of the game was pivotal there in the result. Don't need the Einstein to work that out. What did you put that down to? The big gap there formed at the time.
Yeah, there was a little bit of disconnect and I guess a mindset and approach, and we gave up a few buckets early. Thought we'd get it back, and I guess coming back to the NBL of physicality is real. Just not being switched on at the start.
Is any of that, can we attribute any of that to the flight home, jet lag, or anything like that?
You can, but again, it would be an excuse for me if I throw that out there to all of you. But I mean, I've said it all along for myself. I'm not speaking on the team. Like my wife will tell you, I've slept most of these days, like middle of the day, waking up 2 a.m, not knowing where I'm at. But again, it's an excuse. We've done something that was great for basketball, great for our league, for our club and our team. And right now we need to come back and switch into the NBL mode and be ready to go.
And Mitch, how did you see the start there? Did you agree that it was a bit of a mindset thing? You guys just weren't quite switched on, and Tassie just got the jump that way?
Yeah, I mean, I got to give credit to them. They played really, really well, and their level was a lot higher than ours. Their energy was better. They executed their game plan and their scout better than we did, and we put ourselves in a big hole. And yeah, it's tough to come back in this league.
And CJ, how did you see Craig Randall's performance today? The overall picture of his day today?
Yeah, we got some work to do. I think any time when the new guys come into the league and from past players or Australian players that play in our competition, there's an understanding of how people will get after you in certain ways, and I mean taking the right shots here and there. But I thought overall, like just playing the right way as a team, just understanding what we're trying to get accomplished, and just the buying in, it's all good.
There was some mention from the commentators that his body language wasn't quite right. Is that something that you sensed, or something that you think maybe?
I think I mean I got 2 kids with Asperger's. Their body language is always what it is. And for Craig, and since I've known him, yes, his body language is a certain way, which you can pick up on it and you'll see it a lot. But for me, it's water off a duck's back for me. Understanding the person and who he is and how he can help contribute to the group is what I care about. And if he's not contributing like everyone else, I got to find the next guy standing that can help us in that space. So, yeah.
And just last one from me, DJ obviously didn't play a full game by his standards. Is he still feeling the effects of his injury in Phoenix?
Again, don't want to overkill DJ and where we're at. I thought he was great in patches and gave us a lift when we needed it, and was on the rim and around the rim, which was good. The presence was great. It's a long season, and I need everyone healthy. And as you know, in this league, if you don't have all your weapons, sometimes it can be a struggle.
Jason, that's always yours.
Thanks. Mitch, how has the jet lag affected you?
It is what it is. Yeah, like CJ said, we're not going to sit here and make excuses about it. We're here for what is essentially our round 1 game, and we weren't at the level, so it's not good enough.
And CJ, obviously a lot of hype around your retool roster. I mean, will you, despite that great win over Phoenix, will it still take a little bit of time to get that chemistry?
I think every season you look at and every game, it's how do we get better. And right now, we've just got to keep finding a way to improve, and just little bits at a time. We're not going to make a big jump. I mean, in the game against Phoenix, which, again, it's a pass. So I'm over talking about what happened in Phoenix and ready to focus on our season and what we're here to build upon and try and win. But we need to come together pretty quick. We've got another game in a couple of days, and we're playing at home. So our guys can stay in their own beds and get comfortable, and hopefully we can come out and have a better performance than we did today.
What are some of the key areas you want to see lift against Illawarra?
Clearly just the effort levels, attention to detail. I mean, shots, you'll make and miss shots, as every team does, and taking the right shots. But I think bit by bit as a group, we'll just come together and keep building on that.
And it seemed like limited minutes for Kai Soto tonight. Is that just you, I guess, finding where everyone fits?
Yeah, I thought, at this game and the way the pace was going, when it got out of hand, they were playing small, trying to combat their level of play and where they were at, and then was going to, at either level, it was going to be which way we go. Kai went out there and played. I thought he did a good job. Probably should have played him a lot earlier. Again, my fault. I'll take that on the chin, and I'll speak to him about that later. But his presence is good, and we need that as the season goes on.
Thanks, that's all from me.
That's all we've got from Zoom.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good night.